Hello, this is me again with the next video. So we talked about Fibonacci retracement tool, RSI, and now we're gonna talk about support lines and a few basic patterns. There we go. Sorry if this is super messy and stuff. I'm not a pro video guy. I just speak my mind, and if it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Probably forgot about it and stuff. So support lines. Okay, there's a few kinds of support lines. There is the horizontal support lines, and that is the diagonal, the ones where everyone uses diagonal, right? So let's use Ethereum as a guide. So what is a support line? Support line is what you want to draw to connect all of these dots. Okay, basically Ethereum drop and then somehow this price right here jumps. Okay, this is one support line, this is one support area, and then blah 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 blah, blah and then it drops, trickle down, and then it somehow reaches this point and it bounces back up, never going back to this place. So this is the lowest price that you retraced from this movement. So this is another support zone. And then boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then trickle down, it starts retracing. And then somehow, magically, this price, it bounced back up. Boom. Right. So what we want to do is we want to connect all these dots together. Connect here and connect here. So in a straight line, and make sure it all touches. There we go. We have a support line. Okay. It might not be as what's happening right here. It might not be as pretty. Some of them might crack below. Those are just little anomalies. You can consider them anomalies, but when you draw the line, you want to see a lot of the points connect to each other. This one connects. This one connects. Connects. And this one that says flash crash. You could start from here. It doesn't matter too much. The previous ones, but this one doesn't connect. So, but if you put it here, it connects perfectly. So let's say back then you didn't know Ethereum was dropping like crazy, right? But you have this support line. You know that two times when it touches this line, it bounces back up. So let's look at here. So Ethereum drop, boom. It touches this line and explode. Next alt season. So this is how I kind of use Ethereum to kind of time the alts market. So right here, right at 6 December was the alt season. Okay. Everyone who had bought here would have made such a huge amount of money. So each time Ethereum touches this line, it will be alt season. That's how we time it. Okay. And then of course we use the Fibonacci retracement tool to kind of justify the lines. 0.786. Everyone thought this was gonna be the next alt run, but it didn't. It cracks down, eventually touching this line and never going back down again. Okay. If you look at it, the first alt run using the Fibonacci retracement tool, 0.786. It didn't hold. It broke down, and then it starts to go back up. So 2 times Ethereum has given us a hint. Okay, so this is how I set up my buys for Ethereum. So 2 times previously it showed that Ethereum will break through this line, right? So that's why it's a sorry. And then you use the RSI, of course. We have to put 2 and 2 together. Oh, what the hell is happening? It's hiding. Okay, so this is how you do your study. Okay, you have these lines, you have the support lines, and you use your Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Fibonacci. So, using its previous movement, we see that Ethereum breaks through the 0.786 level. breaks through, and then it bounces. Second time, 0.786 level cracks through and then bounce. So using technical analysis, it's safe to assume, let me say that again, to assume that Ethereum is going to do the same exact thing. Okay, it's going to crack through this line, touch this line, and then start an alt run. Okay, and then use the RSI, oversold, explode, oversold, oversold, explode. So when it's oversold, you start buying because the alt run is coming. So let's look at here again. Oversold, 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 bullish divergence, boom, explode. Oh. Again, oversold, 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 bullish divergence, boom, explode. So using RSI, we know that Ethereum is super oversold right here because it's a huge bear market, right? So it didn't do a bullish divergence. It might do a bullish divergence and then start trickling down here, find some action right here, and then maybe we'll just intersect this and just start the next bull run. We never know. But this is how we use technical analysis to kind of time our buys. So once you see Ethereum at this 0.786, you buy. If it cracks down, you know there's a support line going there. You buy again, and then it explodes. So we need to play by ear. Okay, and then there's another indicator. Okay, this is all assumption. This is just making your next decision. So just bear with me. RSI reaches oversold. RSI reaches oversold, 0.786, bounce, and failed to withstand selling pressure. Okay, that's one. Next one, the previous alt run, 0.786 level, bounce, then hold, cracks down, and then major alt run, oversold as well. So each time it touches this 0.786 level, it will bounce and then cracks below. 2 times already, 2 out of 3 times. Is it going to be different? That I don't know. But all you can do is prepare for it. Okay? Prepare for it and make a decision based off it and react accordingly. So what we are going to see is we're going to see Ethereum drop here and have some extra thingies and then cracks down and then boom. This is what everyone's waiting for. This is when the real alt seasons will happen. And yeah, Ethereum is going to retrace down by a lot. A good 30%. So that's why I said do not buy anything right now. Okay? Let me also just share with you why this drop happened and why this drop happened. As we decided 0.786 level is a good price to buy. We bought it here and then it dropped. Why did it drop? So remember these dates, okay? Remember these dates. This section right here. Remember these dates. This was November 25th November to 8th of December. Okay? Remember those dates, 28th November and 7th December. What was going on with Bitcoin at that period? So where's 25th November to 7th December. Look at this massive run by Bitcoin. It was a solid 150% increase. Bitcoin is doing this nonsense, and that's why you see Ethereum dropping like crazy. Now you know. It's the same, guys. It's the same as back then, right here. Let's remember these dates. When it starts going down. September 21st. Okay, this area right here. September 21st all the way to 28th of December 2018. September 21st. Where's September? Oh, what the hell did I say? Oh, September 2016. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Just go slow if I'm talking nonsense, right? Okay, so September. What was the date again? And it starts declining September 21st. Okay, September 21st. 21st, right here. Right here until December. Bitcoin was increasing like crazy. It was a massive 100% increase in Bitcoin, and that showed in Ethereum. It dropped, right? So you see the correlation with Bitcoin and altcoins right now. Once Bitcoin stops mooning, wait, where'd it go? Okay. Once Bitcoin stops moving, it is time for altcoins to rise. There are a couple instances where Bitcoin increase and altcoins increase as well. So you gotta be careful and prepare for all types of scenarios, okay? So like I said, this is not a prediction tool. This is just something you use to make sure that you purchase at the right prices, okay? So this is a support line. This is very simple, just one line, and that's it. Okay. Let's look at Neo and continue from there. Same thing. This is all I did, guys. For Neo BTC, I drew the support line. I used the Fibonacci. 0.618 level bounce. It's all right here. It's the tools for you to trade is all right here. It's very simple. 0.618 level bounce. If it doesn't, it cracks down and then it will bounce. Okay. Then do further research. Study the previous alt run. Okay. Right here. Start this. Look at that. The previous run shows that 0.786 is the price to buy, because it touches here and then it mooned, touches here, but it cracks down. That's why we have the support line. This is a support line. Okay. Oh, sorry, we have to start here actually. It doesn't really make a difference. Yes, 0.786 level. This is where it cracks through and then start the bull run. So once we study that movement, we could sort of apply it here. Fibonacci retracement tool. But the support line, if it drops below the support line, if it drops to 0.86, it will crack the support line, and it will be very, very different story. Okay, but we all know, like I mentioned in the second video, 0.618 level is a price to buy, 7.86 level is a price to buy, and then use RSI, clear divergence, buy. It doesn't hold up. Do note that there's another support line using this area right here. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, you can't really use that. Yep, this is as best as we can do. Let's make it neater. So history says that Neo is going to break through 786 level, right? So if it breaks through 0.618 level, it's going to crack down the support line, and that is not a good sign. Okay, so we have other indicators to kind of support why it cracks down and yada yada yada. So, but as a new investor, you know that Isaac said 0.618 level is the price to buy and 0.786 level is the price to buy too. That's a mouthful. So you want to buy only at these regions. Okay, if it cracks the support line, this is when you have to react to it and you have to kind of wait to see what's going to happen. Okay, that's all it is. That's all TA is. Let's look at other coins. Not making this up. Even Quantstamp. Wait, this is Lisk. Sorry. This is Lisk. Fibonacci to the top. Look at that. 0.786 bounce. I had a call for Lisk, and I put a call here, this price and this price. Clearly it broke through. It's not nice, but look at this, 0.786 level. It bounced back up. Okay. Next thing, study the previous movement. What does history tell us? History tells, oh, look at that. It bounced perfectly at the 0.786 level. Perfect. And then it had the alt run. So it's safe to assume that 0.786 level is going to be the same as well. So if you bought Lisk here, it's a perfect place to just hodl. And then we have the support line as another place, as another indicator to put another buy. So let's say if Lisk drops below this, it would bounce here, probably bounce here, and then start the next bull run. So that's why you split the orders here, 0.786 level, and at the next support line, which is 75,000 satoshis ish. Let's look at other coins. Vertcoin. I did a price study. Look at that, guys. Support line. I didn't know this would happen. All I had was these two lines. So I connected these two, just extended. And then voila. It did bounce right here. Do further studies. Fibonacci retracement tool. Cracks below 0.786 level. Okay, that's fine. Let's review the previous ones. Okay, history tells us it will crack below and then find some support somewhere here, oversold region in the RSI, and then bounce back up. So history tells us that will happen. So we assume the same. RSI oversold right here, 0.786 level, RSI oversold, touch support line, and this is a good place for Vertcoin to go. So that's it, guys. That's all it is. It's all you need to do. All you need to do is just use these three: technical analysis and, of course, patience. Okay, patience. This is, like I said, 70% of trading altcoins. These three lines for new investors are just easy to learn. Oh, I haven't talked about basic patterns, but maybe I'll do another video about basic patterns. But basically, I wanted to emphasize that support lines are very, very important. Put these three together, and you would determine a very good buy points. Use it on the history, the coin's history. Study what its previous movements were like, and make your decision based off them. Okay, so I just want to say one thing. Lots of people say technical analysis doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. But if technical analysis does not work, what do you do to justify your purchase? Let's say you're a new investor. You go to Coinbase. This is an SGD. So, as an investor, you look at all these prices, and you see, oh, Bitcoin is $10,000. Is that cheap, or is that expensive? Is that cheap? Is that expensive? Ethereum at 600. This is an SGD. I don't like this. Let's go to Bitstamp or Gemini exchange. There we go. Gemini. And okay, you look at this. Bitcoin is at 7,800. Is it cheap? Ethereum at 400. 500. Is it cheap? What does this mean? How do you justify your purchase at these prices, guys? Okay. How do you know that this was cheap price, this was a good price, this is a bad price, yada yada yada? Let's say you want to buy something, you want to buy a bag. You do your research, right? I'm just gonna rant a bit. So in investing, we have two major components: fundamental analysis and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is basically, what the thing is. For Bitcoin, you have to read the white paper. It's a good thing. It's going against banks. Yay! I could invest and make a lot of money. It is also news, the major news outside, more real world application, economical impact, the sort of things. Those kind of things. Technical analysis are charts, basically charts. So you have this down. The reason why you're investing in Bitcoin is because you like the fundamental analysis. You want to down with the banks, to help the banks, and it's gonna make B2B transactions easier. I could send money to my friends. That's cool. You got this down. Great. But then you go to Gemini and you see this price, and you see, oh shit, 7,000. Is this cheap? Is it expensive? You buy. But that is exactly what happens back when Bitcoin was at 20,000. You say, oh, 20,000 is fine. It's going to explode even more. I'll buy it. But without technical analysis, you would not know that it's majorly overbought, right? So that's why you need technical analysis. You need charts to tell you whether that price is justifiable or not. Same thing if you want to buy a bag. Like I said, again, you want to buy a bag. You research the brands, right? A good brand equals to good fundamental analysis, and it does not have any scandals. There's no bad news. There's no pig skin in the bag. So it's great fundamental analysis. You buy it, and then you see its price at $1,200 for a bag, and you say, it's quite cheap for this bag, right? But what if you could get what basically technical analysis is basically saying that this bag used to be $800 a day before you bought it. If you realize that it was $800 the day before you bought it, you would probably go buy it at $800, right? But if you go to the shop and you see this bag and it's $2,000 when yesterday it was $1,200, you say, fuck, I should have bought it yesterday. Of course, if you had done your technical analysis research, you would know that it was $1,200 yesterday. And then maybe today, 2,000 is actually a crazy price. Everyone is just selling their stocks. They want to just clear their stocks. That's why they're selling at 2,000. That is a fundamental analysis. That is whale manipulation and cartels and shit. So I don't want to go into it so much. But that's essentially what TA is, guys. If you want to buy any coins or any Bitcoin or any sort of assets, you need to know technical analysis. This is not a crystal ball. It is a tool that helps you justify the price of the asset that you're buying. Without this, you're blindly buying, and that is the reason why people bought it at freaking $20,000. So I hope I make myself clear. Without this section of the investing, you would probably be burned many times. You want to buy it when it's retracing. You want to buy Bitcoin when it's retracing right here. So that's the thing. Everyone keeps saying technical analysis is shit, but that's exactly what happens right here. TA doesn't work. Bitcoin is at 20,000. I bought it here and it just dropped because you're forgetting the most one of the integral parts of investing, which is technical analysis. So I hope I make myself clear. I'm sorry for rambling so much, but this is mighty important. This, I'm sure everyone knows this is good. Everyone has this down, but not many investors has this down. No. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm sorry if I ramble on a lot. I hope you guys learn a thing or two. If you have any questions, please feel free to just message me. I think most of the people watching this is going to be my friends. So just send me a message and I will be glad to help out. Give you all the charts for the altcoins that you want to buy, etc. So thanks for listening to me ramble. This is like an hour plus video. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and take care, trade safe, and enjoy the next bull run. Prepare for the next bull run, and we want to buy when there's blood on the streets. Take care, guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.